Okay, Marcel here with Anvil Wealth. I'm talking to Aidan, Aidan Knipe. He's the starting setter for the Long Beach State men's volleyball team. Aidan has some business questions here, and there's one specifically here that we wanted to share with people. Aidan, will you ask me that question again, please?
When I get into the real estate game, where I should be determining to purchase property, and what are some of the recommendations on how to look for the right market?
Okay, so there's a couple of major factors and then a lot of minor factors. The first major one is like any business, is opportunity. Where are you going to make money? The second one, it's got to be realistic financially because you can't afford Beverly Hills, right? The third one is going to be a market that you either know or you're going to learn. Those would be my starting points. So you're going to have to find a market. If you have a dollar amount, say I'm just saying 25 grand down payment, you're not going to buy anything in California, and you know that. It will take time. You can't just read a one-page article and then have your business plan. You need to research, pick an area and start learning about it. Migration patterns, the business climate. Like Florida, for example, if you buy a house, home insurance is really difficult because the rates have gone up so high because of hurricanes and flooding and all that. So that could be a downside to it. You have another question?
When I'm kind of trying to figure out these markets, should I be looking to fly out there or do it all remotely? Because I know you flew out to Tennessee, but should I be looking to fly out there and like meet with a potential property manager, or see the market in my own eyes, or could I just do it all remotely?
You know what? Everyone has a different perspective on this. I'm kind of an old school guy. I like to see things and shake hands and look people in the eye. So it's probably not a bad idea to take a trip out. Like after you do some initial research and you kind of start narrowing down what is kind of pulling towards you. You're being pulled to Florida. You're like, I see something in Tennessee like I did, or I see something in Texas. Probably not a bad idea to go out there for a few days. Drive around and just observe. Maybe look up a realtor before you go. Talk to them so that you've already got a relationship. Then meet with them after the fact, and you can ask them a million questions. So my opinion would be yes, I would go out there.
Would these flights be, could this potentially be a business expense, or is this just going to be personal?
Yeah, everything. You can't just like write off stuff and never have a business or a home to write it off on. You have to have some income to write it off on. So what I would say is when you do this stuff, save all the receipts. Then once you buy the house or the property or the whatever asset you get, then you have income coming in, then you can write it off on the income.
So I can write it off on the income of the property.
Right. So if you just go on a trip and then you don't buy anything for 10 years, you can't write it off because you never got any income. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, yeah.